Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. So, today we are going to start the next topic in this chapter, which is function of cells. So, now let's see what are the important functions which cell perform. As you know that they are structural unit of living organisms. That means they form the entire structure of living organisms. Like a brick forms the entire structure in a building. In a very similar way, cells form an entire structure of living organisms. And a living organisms can be a human being, it can be an elephant, it can be a deer, it can be a plants, and all these living organisms. So all these living organisms have different structure. Their structure is basically forms by the cells. So now there are various level into which the cells are organized. So here we are going to discuss about level of organization. Now the basic level is cell. So there are multiple cells which are present in our body, and here I am taking example of human being. So you know that our body is made up of cells, but are you able to see the cells which are present in our body? No, we don't see that because that is microscopic. So what do we see in our body? We can see eyes, nose, hands, legs. That's all we can see. And what are these? Obviously, these are different parts of our body, or we can say these are the different organs of our body. So, here cells are microscopic. We can't see these cells in our naked eyes. With the help of microscope, we can see the cells. Okay, so these cells are the first level. Now the group of cells combines together form tissue. All right, like I told you, there is a division of labor in multicellular organisms, and one group of cell is perform a specific function, and second group of cells will perform second function, and third group of cell will perform the third function, and so on. So each group of cell is called a tissue, and one tissue is perform a particular function. And now these tissues join together to form an organs. Here I also mention cells, which is a fundamental unit. Then the group of cells is known as tissue. When cells joins together, it is called tissue. And then different tissues join together to form an organ. So now there is many tissues inside our body. Few tissue combine together to form organs. And many different organs comes together to form organ system. Okay. So here many organs work together to form organ system. Now if you talk about respiratory system, it consists of many other organs. For example, it consists of nose, tracheas, lungs. So all of these together form a respiratory system. So many different organs to form a respiratory system, and that is the organ system. And all the organ system together form the organisms. So organisms like human being. And here you can see there are many organ system in our body, like digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system. So all these are organ system. Now here you can see cells are the base, right? So if there is no cell, that means no tissues, no organs, no organ system, and that simply means no organisms. Okay, so the entire structure of an organism is based on the cells. So that's why cells are known as structural and functional unit of the organisms, because cell is a base. All the things, I mean entire structure of an organisms is based on the cells, and that's why we say that cells are the structural and functional unit of living organisms.